Hey, Novellineal, doing my test plays today. So I'm going to run your lowers for Execution Clap. Actually quite looking forward to this one because while I did like Expert Plus, and I really do, like, oh my god, that one kind of kicked my butt around a little bit. So I'm actually expecting these ones are going to be much more something I can handle. Although low-key, I should probably put like a little counter in the corner or something to be like, this is too hard for this difficulty or something, or in my opinion. And I'm just curious how many times I'll say that because yeah, that one's hard. But again, as long as they're easier than Expert Plus, like it's fine. Taking a quick look at your numbers, it just kind of seemed weird that your note jump speed and distance were the same between these two difficulties. I think hard is different at least. So again, I mean, it's also only a little bit lighter in the note density. So yeah, these might be hard. So let's just dive right in and we'll see if I can play this. Yeah, that red's kind of spicy. Ooh, I totally wanted to lean the other direction there. Ooh, I didn't like that rotation on the blue. Oh boy, we're spicing this up. Yeah, that might be a little hard. So far. Now I've said that and jinxed it, right? Oh, yeah, same thing. I wanted to go the other way. Whoa! What the heck happened there? That felt vision blocked, even if it technically wasn't. I did not know there was a red note coming there. That scared the heck out of me. Yeah, that's very vision blocked by the chain. Like, I know a lot of people say chains don't have to block vision, but that's a very tight link chain. I don't know why I'm playing like a dummy, but I don't think there was anything wrong with that section. I like that part. I love the wrist roll into the second row for expert. Like, I mean, I probably would move the one that's going to be the back end into the bottom row, and then maybe move the next one into the bottom row, just so it just kind of flows a little bit easier. But minor thing. Yeah, and the ending, I feel like minorly has that same issue I had with the last note there, that I think it's like two reds in a row for that last little bit. Again, minor issue, but that's just something I felt last time too, and I think that difficulty had it as well. Okay, but yeah, in general, like, that's hard. But no, I think it's manageable. I probably would, because the note density is so tight on those, I probably would slow it down a little bit just to give people a little bit more breathing room. But I don't think any of the patterns, or very few of the patterns, were ridiculously too hard or anything. Ooh, I didn't like that rotation on the red. Yeah, especially because, like, so one of the things I actually, sorry, and I didn't say it, but because at first I kind of said, ooh, that, how you had that, like, kind of jump into, like, the backhand and then down into the corner there, and then you did on the other side. And it was for, like, a very consistent sound, that ba-ba, and stuff, and you did it, like, every single time. So you kind of started that here because you just had a single row jump. So I was like, yay, good down map. But then the second time it happens, it's a big rotation into the outside note, which one I feel is kind of awkward and sort of not fitting with the rest of it, but also just you lose that consistency where you got the, like, it'll happen more. So I'll point it out again more later as we go, but that part repeats, so we'll talk about that later. Ooh, that top row crossover, that's kind of spicy for hard, in my opinion. I mean, and again, my bias is I'm not a big fan of top row crossovers like that anyway, so, like, especially with individual hands, I always find that kind of tangly. I like it a little bit better when they're both hands together. So, take it with a grain of salt. That feels kind of spicy. Funny thing is, that was effectively the same thing, but I like that better, I think, because it was on the bottom row. This part's nice. That rotation on the red was a little fast for hard. Yeah, so you do it there. I like that. But then you switch to something totally different for that second one on the red. It just felt weird to me, like not super consistent when the top difficulties do it very nicely. Again, not a huge deal, but just something I noticed. This might just be me, but so maybe you didn't intend that, but I played that as that last dot note there as a horizontal. So therefore that made that scoop up into the blue feel uncomfortable. But let me check that again, because maybe that's not what you intended. And I'm just a weirdo. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could see how you could intend that as being a down, but I so wanted to play that as a horizontal. Therefore, that makes that scoop a little uncomfy. Probably not a big deal. That might just be me. That wall felt kind of vision blocky of that red note that was in the top row there. really like that ending for hard. I mean, I liked all of the endings, but it worked really well with hard. Like it just everything was so much simplified, but you still kind of kept that intensity throughout the ending there. So yeah, that was really good. Honestly, no, you had me thinking this was going to be the hardest thing in the world with the way you wrote it, and it was hard. Like these are definitely challenging down maps, but again, it's all relative. Like when your expert plus is the way you have it, you can get away with making the hard quite challenging if you want to. So maybe a couple things to tweak and polish and stuff, but I think you're definitely on the right track with these. Yeah. So I hope that helps.